Hi everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft on Ruin Falls. I've done some work off camera, cleared out this area that we're going to use for a giant sorting system. Yes, it opens up. We're going to build it out this way a little ways and see what we can come up with. It might come out this way a little bit, like it did over there. Hopefully not too much. Then down over here, we have now finished with our hidden our hidden crafting table, nice and tucked away. We finished our stairwell. Buddy on the server, came over and gave me a hand trying to figure out which design would work best for this kind of area, and we decided to go with this one. Stick to the same kind of design we have down there in the hallways, this main area, this little area here. Continue this on up. Yep, I need to change those up. But then we continued the same design all the way down here. Continued the viewing platform all the way down to the farm that's up here. Made a nice little sheltered area. We got our potatoes, our small patch of carrots, and our wheat that goes all the way around. Not all the way, but a good majority of the way around. We'll be having my main area where I do, well, it's just be more decoration. That's going to be over in that area. We're going to continue on backwards into that. Thank you, water. I will continue on backwards into this area here. We might continue on over there, but I'm pretty sure I might just stop in this area because this is getting pretty big. So yeah, we got tons of room to work in, tons of resources, and I'm kind of getting low, but not really getting low on resources. So what we're going to do is do a mining session and see how many resources I get. I know most people like to do an hour, but I do it for such a long period of time. I'm going to do it for 2 hours straight. We'll put a timer up so that I don't continue on going because I'll lose complete track of time, like I standardly do when I just mindlessly do something. But anyways, I'll get back to you and play some funky music during the time. Alrighty. Oh, as an FYI, I do count coal. It was a bit shorter than an hour, than a couple of 2 hours, but I got just over 2 stacks of iron, 18 gold, 10, just over 10 stacks of redstone, bunch, uh, 7.5 stacks, just under 7.5 stacks of coal, bunch of stone, couple gunpowder, flint, gravel, some a little over a stack of diorite, stack and a half, 2 stacks of diorite, andorite. I got this one and this, just over a stack, and granite, just over a stack again. Got some string, some flint, some gravel. Other than that, just over a stack of lapis. But I found no diamonds in that whole run. Oh, also another stack of redstone, but out of all this, no diamonds. And I went all the way down there. I mean, all the way down there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna toss everything I can in the smelter and go from there. Alrighty. Be back in a bit. Okay, so quick update. I have now cleared out a good portion of the chest room, which is going to be completely full of the sorting system, where it's not going to be everything, but it's going to be a good majority of all the items that I'm going to be gathering. And I'm going to be creating a second area for the more common things like dirt, cobble, stone. I'm going to continue working on this and give you a progress update as far as I can go, and once I start doing the sorting system, I will give you more frequent updates and do a quick tutorial on which one I'm going to be using for the sorting system of ours. Alrighty, be back in a bit. Okay, so I've decided on to go with the overflow protection one, like I said just recently. Because of the fact that I can't overflow it no matter what I put in or how much I put in. So if I were to fill up this chest, this hopper, this chest, and this hopper here, no matter how much I put in here, I could put a stack of 64 in here, and yet this thing will not trigger for any more to go in. It wouldn't. It wouldn't automatically start pulling these through to get them into the system so you can put more items in. It wouldn't. Where the other style, when they're right next to each other, they used to continue on over into the next sorting system, into the next sort, because of the fact that this system here wasn't, the signal was so strong that it was able to hit here, and one more that would hit the signal right here, causing it to turn on and activate the system, pulling the items from here out. Well, from here, pulling the items from here out into the system. Most people don't do a 3 system like this, but people sometimes do it like this so that you can place a too high system here, and then they would use this as overflow. But some people wouldn't even have the bottom one here and just have this top, these two. They wouldn't have it this far forward. They'd probably have it right here and come forward. So it'd just be a one-off. But even then, they would still have issues where they would have so much of one item that it would flow into the next system over, and it would screw up the whole system down the line. Where this system over here that I'm going to be putting in disables that, because the signal, by the time it gets here, it's so weak it doesn't have the ability to access this. 41 and activates this one and nothing else. It doesn't have the power to go diagonal, so it's only able to go 3. 1, 2, and 3. Even at 64, with these 4 items here. These 4 items block it so you can't have, if there was a second item of this, then yeah, it's possibly that it could reach the 4th one right here, but it can only reach 3. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, and 3. And then this one will light up, sending the signal down to here, giving the passage clear to come down and fill up this chest. But that's only when there's a 42 here. 40, you can put as many items in here as you want, but you need to have these like this, otherwise you're not going to be sorting your system. For example, I can toss all this in here, let it run through, and it's automatically going to pull the item even though there was nothing here. The first item that it starts pulling, that's what's going to put into the system, into the first one, and so on down the line. And because of the fact that I put bone in second, that will go into the second one here. So if I had a second one right here, the bone would go into here and it would just be 1 here, but it would block it so that nothing else could get into it. So no matter how many times I place another item like an iron shovel, redstone, doesn't matter what, into the system, it's going to go right to the next one, to the third one. But if there's another item in the third one, it's going to go to the 4th, and so on down the line until it finally finds an open one of these where it can pull it through. And once it's done doing that, you got your sorting system. It will not overflow because of the fact that this system only counts to 3. Signal saying strength of 3, and that's it. You can tell here that this one and this one's lit up, but this one's not. If I were to grab some more cobble here, and put I don't know, some stone brick and then some cobble in. Nothing. Oh look, signal's coming through. And it's lighting up, putting the passage clear, so it's now filling this up. It will not have any issues sorting out any items whatsoever in this system. It will not overflow, it will not break. It's a protection in case you do overflow your system, in which if you play on the server on one server for a long time, you end up gathering quite a few of an item before you realize it. I mean, I used to have this whole thing full of dark oak wood. I mean, it was full. I started using, and for example, andorite. I have so much andorite, the system, if I only had, the more I mine, the more I pick up. This system here, if I only had 2 of these here, this system would then shove it into the next one and then into the next one as I got more. There was no overflow protection. So once these 2 got full, there was no filling into the next. I'm repeating myself now. Great. Anyways, I'm going to put that into my sorting system that's back here, and hopefully I have enough hoppers to finish it up and get most of it set up. If I can, great. If I can't, oof, I'm looking for an ass kicking. But hopefully I can finish up all the hoppers here, get the sorting system all set up and ready to go, and then then run the line all the way across and get the line all set up. But I want to get that for both sides done and finished before, well, I want to get all the hoppers in before I do anything else. So I know I have enough to do all of it, and then run through and put all the designated items into the slots, and then run a line all the way up. Well, first I want to create the area up top, and then run a line down from where I want it to be all the way down to here, and then I'll have a working sorting system. So yeah, that's what my plan is for now, and I still have to get through this area, clear all this, collect my little stairwell, clean up. Yeah, my redstone's kind of all over the place back here. But anyways, I still have to clean this up, make it all look nice. I still have to do the ceiling in this area. And then up here, I'm not exactly quite sure what I'm going to use going off this way, or if I'm going to continue on into the back area there. I still really want to. I might just make it into like a big old bedroom type living room kind of fancy area throughout this back area here, and have this area being the main area for everything else, like the sorting system, the crafting and all that, the food and all that stuff. Have that all through here. But so that's what I haven't planned for now, and I'll be back to you when I get further in. Yeah, talk to you later. Okay, this is going to be the end clip for this episode. I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of resource gathering. I've worked quite a bit on this. I'm almost done with getting the majority of this set up, just trying to get the hoppers done. That's what's going to be the most time resourceful thing in this, and just trying to gather all the resources needed for this. That's the main pain, is getting all the iron for all the hoppers. And I still have to create the line all the way up to the top. Oh, hi. I got two people running around. But, so I'll catch you guys on the flip side once I get the next episode up and going. Alrighty. Talk to you guys later.